Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sean John, the Moving Biz CEO, founder of JumpingJackMovers.com. What's up? What's up to everybody? So I got some great news. There's a lot of new people coming to the channel, so I just want to keep feeding you guys this positive content, keep putting it out there because the moving business, I don't know if you know it or not, it's blowing up. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of new movers coming into the industry like every month. So it's one of the best industries to be in because you can have instant success, make money the same day. So there's not many industries that you can jump into and actually get paid, make $10,000 in a month. That's crazy. And that's how I got into the business. You guys know my journey, you know my story. And so that's how I got into the business, found out that I can make money because I was in a position where I needed money. And hello. And so that was great for me and it's great for you guys. And I also have great news for everyone who has purchased the course. Thank you. For everyone who's about to purchase the course, thank you. You guys will be invited into the VIP that starts in January. And we're going to meet. We're going to talk about the business, break down your business. We're going to have a great time in our group. It is a private group, so make sure to get in the course. The Moving Success Masterclass, the link is in the comments below. Go ahead and grab that course. Very affordable, and it's going to make you 10 times what you paid for the course. So again, I'm Sean John. Welcome to the channel. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, stick around, and you guys are going to learn something today, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to talk about this. A lot of you guys are having issues, and the reason I know this is because I'm coaching you guys in these courses. And one-on-one sometimes when I get an opportunity. And so a lot of you guys, you're getting a lot of no's, a lot of maybes, because, well, for a few reasons, but we're just going to break down three. So we're going to break down three, and we'll just call it no thanks, right? And we'll just call it no thanks, but we're going to break down three no thanks, right? We're going to get specific. We're going to talk about three things that's causing your business or causing you to have issues closing your customers, right? So that's a big deal because how many know that if you don't make revenue, your business won't make it, right? Or I'll rephrase that. If you don't make profit, your business is not going to be around very long. So I want you to make profit in your business. So we're going to talk about three quick things, just right off the top of my head, that I have experience with when it comes to doing this and creating. Can you guys see? Do I need to get a little closer, maybe? But three things that you guys that's going to be a part of your business, your everyday business and sales pitch. And I don't call it a sales pitch. Start saying a sales proposal. That's better. So three things that cause your customers to say no, and we'll go through each one. Number one, let's see, because I don't want to write out long sentences. So we'll just do, all right. Number one, it's like the Family Feud. We asked 100 people, 100 business owners, 100 moving business owners. What are the three top reasons that customers say no to you whenever you go to schedule them? And we'll start with the number one answer. Well, it's not the number one answer because no particular order, but the first thing is going to be, so if we're going to do it like a Family Feud, we're going to do it backwards then, all right? So we're going to do number three, number two, number one. All right, so number three is the customer does not know you. They don't know you. What does that mean? That means that in spite of what you've done, your history, your reviews, and all those things, the customers don't know you. They move once every 5 years. They don't know you, right? So they don't know you, which means right away, they don't really trust you. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Because you don't really trust someone you don't know, right? So you read some nice things online and whatnot, and that's cute, but they don't really know you. And so this is one of the reasons they say no. So they call around, they get quotes and look around and talk to different companies. But one of the big reasons that the customer is going to say no to 9 out of 10 of those companies is because they don't know you, right? And so don't feel bad. They don't know me either. So your job as a mover, it's to redo this and get the customer to know who you are. So that's why I always talk to you about getting familiar with your customers, making your customers feel comfortable, making your customers trust you and like you. So one of the big things is, first thing when you answer the phone, you want to have a smile in your voice. You want to be energetic. I know some days it's hard. I know some days you don't want to go through this process. I understand. But you have to understand a couple things. Number one, it's not about you. So there's probably going to be some people that benefit from the things you do, and it can be 5, 10, 20 years from now, your family, your friends. So don't always make it about you and how you feel, right? So think about those that's going to benefit, even when you don't feel like doing it, but you do it anyway, right? So they don't know you. So your job is to overcome that by making them familiar with you, comfortable with you, and making them trust you, right? So that they can know you, and not just know you, but actually like you, right? So you want the customers to know you, because right away, they don't know you, right? That's one of the big things, right? The third thing is, I'll shorten it up. The third thing is the customer saying no thanks to you because of your prices. You guys thought that was going to be number one, but it's not number one, right? Stick around for number one. So they're saying no to you because of your prices. Meaning what? Meaning that they don't like your price. It doesn't fit their budget, right? Right? There's someone cheaper. There's someone charging less. There's another company that's charging the same. They hung up on them, they're going to hang up on you. So not only do they not know you, but they don't like your prices. They don't like your pricing model, right? Because you're doing what? You're adding this, adding that. The customers are smart, they're educated. They've been calling around doing research. So they're going to ask you the things that they're concerned about. They'll let you know. They'll say, hey, by the way, I'm upstairs. Do you have any fees for upstairs? By the way, I want to add this piece. I have to make an extra stop at a storage. Is that an additional charge? If I add another guy, how much is that going to cost? Does this come with a truck and not a truck? What if I need you to help me take a television off the wall? Just on and on and on. They want to ask you about fees and what are your add-ons and what are your policies. So the customers are not comfortable with your prices, because as soon as they start learning your prices, they start doing math. And go back and watch my videos. You never want your customers to do math, right? So we're going to speed up. All right, so they don't know you. Your job is to overcome that by making them comfortable and liking you and trusting you. And you have to do that over the phone. That's why your sales script is so important. That's why the person who answers the phone is so important. Number two, prices. They don't like your prices, right? So what are you going to do to overcome that objection? You cannot compete on price with everybody. It's going to be a race to the bottom. You'll end up working for free. So you don't want to be fighting to get your price lower. The other company's willing to do this. What are you willing to do? They may not even be telling the truth. You may be the first company they talk to, but they know how to get you down, right, in price. They negotiate. Our policy is we never, ever negotiate on any terms, right? And number one, the reason the customer is saying no thanks to you is because you have not presented enough value, right? So they don't know you. They don't like your prices. And number one, that's probably the biggest thing, because if you can do this, you can overcome all of this. You haven't presented enough value to the customer. What does that mean? That means that the customer is looking at your business in a perspective like this, right? So the customer is saying, they're looking at, I don't know this business, I don't like their prices, and then you haven't presented enough value. So the customer, just based on these 2 out of 3, they're probably going to say no thanks to you, right? No thanks to you because you haven't presented enough value. And so you can't overcome the pricing issue and you can't overcome the trust issue, right? I could have put trust there instead of no, right? But value, right? So remember, I talked to you guys about value over cost, right? So you haven't presented enough value about your brand, and the customer's still looking at the cost. They're not looking at the value. So your job is to get their eyes off the cost, take their eyes back to the value of what your company is, what's it stand for, what's it represent, what type of work you perform, how much better life's gonna be if you are able to come out and provide value for them. Why? Because remember, if you provide 10 times the value, then the customer would do business with you every time, because if the value is 10 times the cost, they're going to do business and say yes to you all the time, and you will stop getting the no thanks, right? So make sure that your focus is on the value, because understand, they don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't like your prices, they don't want to spend money anyways, right? And so now the only way you can win is to come in and present enough value to take their minds off of the cost. So number one, if you're not closing enough sales, you're not doing one of these three things right, or even more, or even all. But so I'm here to give you some advice. Guys, listen, when you answer the phone, have a lot of good energy. Feel good, feel excited. You got to be that way, even if you don't feel like it. I know, but you still have to be on that phone feeling excited, feeling like you're making the customer feel good, feel like they trust you, like they're comfortable with you. Share stories that you guys might have that's similar, whatever the case, right? But you want them to trust you. You want them to feel good about you. You want them to like your prices, right? You don't want to haggle about prices. No, we don't go through all of that, right? So one day I'll talk to you guys about how to eliminate customers very quickly who you're not going to be able to do business with for whatever reason, right? So, but get that value, right? Because if you present enough value, they're not going to worry about the price. That's going to go out the window. And that's why in our script, we talk about the price maybe for 5 seconds max. And everything else is about value. So if you learn that, you'll learn to change this game. If you learn that, your life's going to be totally different coming up soon, because you'll be able to book a lot more jobs. So if you need coaching, reach out to me. I do offer one-on-one. I just don't have a lot of slots and a lot of availability. But if you want to learn for a lot less what I teach in my coaching courses, then just click the link in the comments below, grab the Moving Success Masterclass. Get that course. Is about 3.5 hours long. I promise you, it's everything I know about the business. It's going to change your life, including provide you with the script, provide you with answers, and also as a bonus, you are going to be invited into the VIP that starts in January. That's going to be exciting. That's going to be wonderful. Click the comments, get that course. Otherwise, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, and guess what? I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day. Peace.